Here's the truth. Sales is a numbers game. One of the questions I'm commonly asked, Kelly, I'm implementing the strategy. I've been working on my mindset. So you're probably in that stuck period in between where you feel like you're doing everything correctly and you're waiting for the sale to happen. If that's you, listen up. Here's the truth. Sales is a numbers game. Like it or not, it is what it is. And we're going to dive into a couple specific tips on how you can make sure you are doing things that a good sales man or woman would do. So at the end of the day, the more invitations you make, the more yeses you'll receive. Back in the day when I needed my first sales, I went old school. I got a piece of paper. I drew 100 boxes on the paper. My only focus was to put 100 points of value into the world, 100 conversations, or if I did a live video that counted, if I did outreach that counted, because I knew it was a numbers game. So I had to look at the facts and not operate out of feelings. The facts are, if you have 100 conversations, you're going to close some sales. But if you're sitting around waiting for the next sale, you're leaking power. Instead, I want you to begin to play the game. You reach out, you confidently follow up, you extend the offer, you serve, you bless and release, and you begin to watch for the math to work in your favor. It always feels like it's not happening, but when you're consistently doing the steps, having the conversations, and a combination of inbound and outbound, whether you're working on ads or whether you have a VA, you still need to be putting your offer in the hands of other people because you know it'll change their life. So you got to stop waiting for people to come to you. Nobody is coming to save you. So basically what you're doing is building compound interest, and momentum begins to build. It's impossible to not be successful if you continue to play the game. So I want to give you a few tips on closing sales. One, I'm going to reiterate, it's a numbers game. Every no is part of the math, not a personal rejection. If anything, it's refinement. You learn so much insight from the no's. Another thing I used to do back in the day is market research calls. I would just get on the phone with people and ask them about my product, service, or opportunity with zero attachment to go in to seek information so I could make sure my marketing and my messaging was in alignment with what I was selling. So here's math, here's easy math. If you're good at sales, if you're good at closing, and your conversion rate is say 20%, you need to have 10 conversations to close 2 people. So again, the more invitations you make, the more sales you're going to close. So if you are maybe operating from a place of delusion and you think you're doing more than you are, I want you to track your reach outs. I want you to track your reach outs versus your conversions, because then you can see the actual patterns and data instead of taking rejection personally. So if a client comes to me and they're struggling with sales, I'm going to say, great, how many people have you talked to? How many conversations? Open up your DMs. Who are you speaking to? If it's crickets, you don't have a sales problem of closing, you have a communication and sharing, and you're not playing the game like it's a game. Essentially, you're still in sales. So you need to make more invitations. Don't wait for people to ask, extend the invite. A sale is often just someone needing permission to say yes. So another thing, I do this first thing in the morning. Ask yourself, who needs an invitation today? Whatever pops up, reach out to those people. I have a Soulgasm workshop coming up on Thursday. So I'm like, who needs Soulgasm? I specifically reached out to 2 people 2 days ago. One of them just joined the workshop. I knew that it would serve her in her highest. She wasn't looking for me, but I extended an invitation. Make more invitations. And then remove any pressure Pressure, salesy energy. Frame your offer as an opportunity to play. If it feels fun, if it feels exciting, if this feels expansive for you, here's how you can step in. Do you notice how that feels different? I'll use myself as an example in this. Um, hey, I don't know if you've ever considered mindset, but what I find is X. So, would you like me to share more? It's changed thousands of people's lives. That's fun. It's exciting. It's a light feeling, which it gives your prospect an opportunity to come in a light, no pressure place here. And then it's like, hey, can I tell you about it? Here's how it could support you. You're not convincing, you're just curating the right fit. The next thing I want you to do is normalize follow up. People rarely buy on the first touch point. Most sales come between the 5th and 12th follow up. Follow up equals care. This is your reframe. Follow up equals care, not being pushy and not annoyance. And the final tip I want to leave you with is practice detached confidence. If someone books a call with me, I am 100% detached to the outcome because I know I am successful with or without you. And if you're not going to buy, the next person will. It's not about me. It's about inviting you into a product, service, or opportunity that I hands down know 100% will change your life. So you sell from the place as almost like watch me or walk with me. This is happening whether you join or not. And when you hold that energy, people feel safe to step in without sensing desperation. So I want to bullet point these 5. So here are your 5 tips in summary. It's a numbers game. Money is not emotional, you are. Make more invitations. Remove the pressure sales energy. Normalize follow-up, ask for the sale, and practice detached confidence. All right, let me know which tip was your favorite and follow along if you'd like to hear more tips around unfucking your mind and blowing up your life and business. Have an amazing day.